I need you to stop whatever you are doing for the next 20 minutes.
Seriously, because what you are about to hear is going to make you question everything you thought you knew about birds. You probably think of birds as pigeons, maybe a parrot, a chicken, if you are feeling adventurous.
But nature has been absolutely cooking for the last 66 million years.
And some of the results are so bizarre, so jaw-dropping, so hilariously over the top, that you are going to pause this video and Google them yourself, I promise.
We are talking about birds that look like they were designed by someone who had never seen a bird before.
Birds with superpowers. Birds with personalities that frankly put most humans to shame.
20 of them. Let's go. One, the magnificent frigate bird.
You know how some creatures just have one thing they do that is so extra, it is almost hard to believe. The magnificent frigate bird inflates a balloon from its throat.
During breeding season, the male develops a bright red pouch of skin under his bill.
He then fills it with air until it balloons out to the size of a basketball.
Throws his head back, spreads his enormous black wings, and rattles his bill like a drum. He will hold that inflated pouch for up to 20 minutes while females fly overhead. It is mesmerizing. It looks like a prop from a fantasy film. And apparently, it works, because frigate birds have been doing this for a very long time. Fun bonus fact: frigate birds are also legendary aerial pirates. They harass other seabirds mid-flight, forcing them to drop or regurgitate their food, which the frigate bird then catches before it hits the water. They live a life that is simultaneously deeply romantic and profoundly chaotic. 2. The Shoebill Stork.
This bird looks like it wants to speak to your manager.
The Shoebill Stork is not playing around. Standing nearly 5 feet tall, with a bill that looks like someone glued a Dutch wooden shoe to the face of a velociraptor.
This bird is genuinely prehistoric looking.
And that is because it basically is. Shoebills have been around in some form for millions of years, and honestly, it shows. Here is what makes them truly unsettling in the best possible way. They barely move. Shoebills are known for standing completely, unnervingly still for hours.
Not because they are sleeping, but because they are hunting. They wait and wait and wait.
And then, with a lunge so fast and powerful that it has been called one of the most violent strikes in the bird world, they snatch lungfish, baby crocodiles, and Nile monitor lizards right out of the water.
Baby crocodiles.
Let that marinate.
And if you ever find yourself face to face with one, Which, by the way, can happen because shoebills are surprisingly okay with humans being nearby. They will look at you with those enormous yellow eyes, lower their heads slightly, and give you a slow, deliberate bow. Researchers believe this is a greeting gesture. You bow back. You always bow back.
3. The superb bird of paradise.
All right, change of vibe.
We are going from nightmare fuel to pure art.
The superb bird of paradise is, without any exaggeration, one of the most visually spectacular creatures on this planet.
The male, because of course it is the male, has developed a courtship display so insane that when footage first went viral online, people genuinely thought it was CGI.
Here is what happens. The male finds a nice spot on the forest floor and clears it like he is prepping a stage.
Then, when a female arrives, he spreads his iridescent blue-green chest feathers and his cape of velvety black feathers simultaneously, creating a perfect oval shape that transforms his entire body into what looks like a smiley face.
A glowing, electric blue smiley face, just floating there in the forest. He then begins to hop, rhythmically, back and forth. With the precision of someone who has been rehearsing this routine his entire life. Which, to be fair, he has. The female watches, unimpressed, usually. She flies away. He does it again tomorrow, and the next day, and the day after that. Honestly, the male superb bird of paradise is one of the most resilient creatures on Earth. 4. The snowy sheathbill.
I want to tell you about the worst bird in Antarctica. Not the most dangerous, not the most impressive. The worst. The snowy sheathbill is the only land bird that lives in Antarctica year-round. It is completely white. It looks like a pigeon that got a little lost. It has no webbing between its toes, which means it cannot swim.
It has no specialization for catching fish. So how does it survive?
It steals.
It eats penguin eggs when parents are not watching.
It eats penguin chicks. It eats penguin excrement.
It eats seal placentas after pups are born.
It steals food from penguin mouths mid-swallow.
It is a con artist, a scavenger, a pirate, and frankly, a chaos agent in a white coat.
It has no natural predators because literally nothing wants to eat it. It lives rent-free in one of the harshest environments on Earth.
It found a niche, and it owns that niche completely.
It is, in its own way, a survival genius. A very gross survival genius.
5. The kakapo.
Picture the most lovable, most hapless, most utterly unprepared for the modern world creature you can imagine.
Now give it feathers. The kakapo is the world's largest parrot. It cannot fly.
It smells like a floral arrangement, specifically described as musty sweetness.
It is, in its own way, a survival genius. A very gross survival genius. When threatened, the kakapo's defense strategy is to freeze completely.
To become very, very still and hope for the best.
This worked perfectly in New Zealand before humans arrived, with cats and rats and stoats.
It has worked considerably less well since then. There are only around 250 kakapos left in the world. Every single one of them has a name.
Conservation teams track them individually, celebrate their birthdays, and get genuinely excited when one of them successfully mates.
There is a kakapo named Sirocco who became so comfortable with humans that he was made an official spokesbird for New Zealand conservation.
The audio features a narrator speaking the words. That video exists.
You are welcome.
Six, the Hotzin. Okay, pop quiz. What if a bird smelled like cow manure? Would you still want to learn about it? Yes? Good, because the Hoatzin is fascinating.
This bizarre, mohawk-wearing, red-eyed Amazonian bird is sometimes called the stink bird. And it earns that name, honestly. Its digestive system works like a cow's, fermenting leaves in a specialized crop,
which produces the rather pungent aroma that follows it everywhere. Because of this smell, almost nothing hunts it.
The Hoatzin has essentially weaponized being disgusting.
And honestly, respect. But here is the part that will genuinely make your brain short-circuit.
Hoatzin chicks are born with claws on their wings, not feet, wings.
They use these claws to climb trees before they can fly.
And if they fall into the water, which happens, they can swim and then claw their way back up the tree. This is not a modern adaptation.
Okay, pop quiz.
The Hoatzin chick is essentially giving you a live demonstration of what the dinosaur-to-bird transition may have looked like.
You are not watching a bird climb a tree. You are watching deep time.
7. The lyrebird.
Stop me if you have heard this one.
A bird walks into a forest and becomes the forest. The superb lyrebird of Australia is, without question, the greatest vocal mimic on Earth. What is not normal is what they sing. Lyrebirds have the ability to replicate almost any sound they hear with startling accuracy. The superb lyrebird of Australia is, without question, the greatest vocal mimic on Earth. Camera shutters. Car alarms. Car alarms. Other bird species, dozens of them, layered together in a single performance.
A lyrebird in a zoo in the 1930s reportedly learned to imitate the sounds of flutes and hammers from construction on a nearby building.
It then taught those sounds to other lyrebirds in the wild.
And that cultural memory of